What's going on, guys? It's your boy Hammer back with another supplement review, and today I got a brand making its first time appearance on the channel. This brand was founded by a bodybuilding legend, an OG in the world of YouTube fitness. Rest in peace, I'm talking about Rich Piana and his band 5% Nutrition. And today we got 5150. Their high stim pre-workout, their extreme pre-workout, and your boy Hammer said, if I'm gonna try 5% nutrition, I'm gonna start at the top with the king of the mountain and work my way down, because they got a couple pre-workouts, but this is the strongest one. And I don't wanna climb the ladder, I wanted to freaking fall down the mountain. Wait, no, that's not right. But I wanted to start at the top, and then I'll work my way down. So what's this bad boy all about? Well, I'm going to tell you something. I've seen this pre-workout around for a while. This one's been around for a while. It's gone through some reformulations. But this one, it was one I always passed over. I talked about this a couple times. Certain labels, like, they just don't catch my eye, and this one didn't catch my eye. You'll see what I'm talking about in a second. But I got an opportunity to give it a chance, and your boy Hammer came in with an open mind. So I'm going to show you this label real quick. Let's talk about what I'm talking about. I normally don't talk about the vitamins, but I will say that they got 30 milligrams of niacin in here, vitamin B3. After that, we're going to move on. Citrulline at 4 grams for some pumps. Beta-alanine at 3 grams, lactic acid buffering. Taurine, kind of all-around hydration, performance, top ingredient, 2 grams. N-acetyltyrosine at 750 milligrams for some nootropic properties. Choline barbiturate at 500 milligrams. More of a choline donor for some focus. Alpha GPC, 200 milligrams. Bitter orange extract at 150 milligrams. So that's your synephrine, but it's only 10%. So does that mean we're only getting 15 milligrams of synephrine? The way different companies word their synephrine on their labels is always confusing. But anyway, coca alkaloids, 80 milligrams. Huperzine at 50 micrograms. And then we move on to what, in my opinion, is the star of the show. What everyone came for, what everyone stays for with this particular label. They switch over from the fully disclosed label to the prop blend. But this is what we're talking about. I'm going to go over this real fast. It's a 500 milligram total. We have caffeine anhydrous, dicaffeine malate, theobromine, caffeine from green tea, guarana seed extract, alpha-yohimbine, green coffee bean extract, golokuta extract. But anyways, they're claiming, what, 8 sources of caffeine to bring that together, plus some alpha-yo, and that is the stim package. That is the driving force behind this pre-workout. That is what is supposed to be the star of the show. So how did all this perform in the real world? Well, you might be looking at those dosages and say 4 grams of citrulline, that's underdosed. 3 grams of beta-alanine, that's underdosed. 200 milligrams alpha GPC, that's underdosed. But here's the thing, man. I remember when pre-workouts were just adding citrulline and it was 2 grams. And we were like, oh yeah, this is what gives us the pumps. And we got freaking pumped. And then became normal to do 4 grams. Then it became normal to do 6 grams. Then now a lot of pre-workouts are doing 8 or 10 grams. And if you're seeing less than that, you're thinking you're getting ripped off and you're not getting any pumps. I'm telling you, it's still going to give you some pumps. It might not be that super dosage that you're getting in some of the premium products, but still going to do something. So also, how do these ingredients source? How do they come together? How do they hit in the real world? Well, I will tell you this. I was tempted when I saw this label to augment this product, mix it with something, add this, add that, sprinkle this, sprinkle that, you know? But I said, I'm going to be coming with an open mind. I'm going to run it the way it was meant to be ran. And how did it hit? First of all, this was blue ice flavor. And I knew as soon as I smelled this boy, it was going to be good. It smells just like freaking Kool-Aid. I have these, I buy these little, like, not Kool-Aid, but what are they, like Weiler's sugar-free drink mixes? This tastes just like one of those. This is pretty much the best taste you can expect from a pre-workout, in my opinion. When it comes to pre-workouts, on the tiers of like, oh, this one's good, this one's bad, this one's whatever, I didn't even like feel like I was drinking a pre-workout. I just felt like I had a tasty drink in my shaker cup. This is delicious. Whoa, 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 whoa. We got wild dogs running by. Hunter, it's gonna be okay. It's just a chihuahua. Just a chihuahua. But anyway, once I took the drink down, very quickly some energy started to come in. This came together, well, this built for sure, but it came in very quick. About 15, 20 minutes, I was already feeling some stuff brewing, some tingling from that niacin, beta-alanine, some of those body kind of like waves throughout your body. And then the energy started coming in, and it came in freaking levels. Obviously, there's 8 sources of caffeine in here, and you felt like it was like, okay, now the pre-hit. And then like 20 minutes later, you'd be like, oh, it's even on a higher level. And it's, oh, now it's even on a higher level. There was a little bit, I will say, in there where all that caffeine and the alpha-O did give you a little bit of the excess heart rate where you're like needing to catch your breath between sets. You know, maybe you normally take 2 minutes, you might be taking 3. But then it kind of settled down. We started cruising. We were flying good, and it was a freaking feel-good experience. The energy, this alpha-O, a lot of people don't talk about it as a nootropic. A lot of nootropic formulas include it because when you have the alpha-O in here with the tyrosine, the choline donors, it does provide this head high or this head elevation, kind of head buzz that turns into like this freaking good focus if you direct it, especially when you're weight training. This felt freaking awesome. Very mood elevating, very feel good, very high energy, nothing illicit. You're not feeling euphoric, you're not dancing, but you just feel good. You feel, I enjoyed this very much. That being said, I have a pretty high caffeine tolerance, and I'm an alpha-O, alpha dog, as my boy Jim Dad likes to say. So if you can't handle your alpha-O, this might not be the one for you. If you don't like a high caffeine hitter, this might not be the one for you. But I will say, the fact that they have 8 sources, it does kind of come at you in waves, kind of gives your body a chance to take it on one phase at a time. So I will say, it came in, and it's like, after like an hour, I felt like, okay, the alpha-O had already done its thing. And then I feel like it hit another freaking gear where I was just feeling like these pulses of like, you know, you close your eyes and kind of like let the like send a shockwave through your body. Like I felt that start kicking in like an hour after I was already thinking the pre's at peak experience. And then coming down from this, come down was very freaking smooth. Just how it like came up in phases, it felt like it kind of came down in phases where it was like, okay, the energy's dropping. Okay, now I want to sit down. Now I'm feeling kind of chill. So it never crashed, but it, you know, obviously you're going to take 400 milligrams of caffeine. You're going to be high. You're going to have to come back down to earth. So there was no crash, but it was a come down. I never napped. I didn't need anything like that. Pumps on this thing. I ran it once with no pump product, and I decided to add the pump product. And it wasn't a huge life-altering difference. It wasn't like, oh, man, this is so much better than I added a pump product. That being said, the formula does lend itself to leave that door open. It can easily stack with plenty of products because it does only have like the 4 grams of citrulline. But that being said, even if you did it, you're going to have a good workout and you're going to generate your own freaking pump. I really like this one. This is just right in the category with those products like Outrage or Tweak or Psychotic Saw, where it's just like they kind of punch above their weight class for how the label looks. They feel good. They give you high energy. Nothing crazy, nothing really unexpected, but it's just a feel-good, solid experience. It's a go-to product. That's what I like about this. You know, I was running like a couple too crazy pre's too many times to the point where it's like you're trying to go chase this dragon, and it's like sometimes it just feels like worse and worse, and then like you use this pre-workout that someone's talking about, and then it doesn't do anything. It's like, oh, well, that one has this secret ingredient that some people don't respond to, or, you know, oh, that one you have to make sure you haven't taken anything exotic for 6 days before you run this for it to hit right. This one is going to hit every time you use it. It's going to be reliable. It's going to smack you with some good energy, and it's going to feel good. Like I said, as long as you can handle your alpha-O, as long as you can handle your caffeine, this is a solid freaking product. I would say it's bordering on daily driver territory, where it's like, I know a lot of people don't like to say 400 milligrams would be considered a daily driver, but at the same time, you know what? Like, it depends on your caffeine tolerance, what you like to ingest, where you kind of draw the lines for yourself. Some people saying, oh, you can only use bulk black as a daily driver. It's got 275 of caffeine. And they're saying I review pre-workouts wrong. And you know what else? They're 170 pounds talking about needing 275 milligrams of caffeine, and your boy hammers 275. So if I want to take 400 milligrams of caffeine, I'm going to take 400 milligrams of caffeine. So, is 5150 worth it? I think it's a very positive experience. I think it's a very positive pre-workout. If you don't have one of those other type of solid, freaking just good caffeine, good Yohinbein hitters in your regimen, this might be one to look at if you get a chance to try it. Please let me know what you think of it. If you've tried it, Drop your comment in the comments. Let me know what you freaking think about it. Let me know if there's other pre-workouts you want me to hit. Because you know what? It's Black Friday week. I'm going to be shopping. I'm going to be picking up new stuff. You guys can tell me, what should I be shopping for? What do you want to see on the channel? And I might just pick it up and do it. If you like this video, please click like, click subscribe, click all the buttons, do all the things. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Alex Hammerstone. I appreciate you all watching. That's all I got for you. That's all I got for you, Rich. And I'll see you guys on the next supplement review.